watching Gov's Radio. This is where you go if you want to see something or if you want to hear something funny. Coming up in just a couple minutes. This is a joke I told. What? I'm not on Gov Radio? Call the police. Call my agent.
Tony, welcome to Go.
Hey, Joe, how are you?
I gotta pat you down though, pal.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Got anything on you? Anything I should know?
I got nothing.
Anything weird going on?
What?
Alright, you go in, Tony.
Good. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Tom Kelly of The Tom Kelly Show. Yes, this is not the only time I've gotten on my knees in the back room of a comedy club.
The Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show is also brought to you by Two Eagles Auto Body. For more than 25 years, Two Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. Give Two Eagles Auto Body a call and please ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527. That's 516-328-2527.
Hey, how do you say there, people? It's Johnny Brennan, creator of the Jerky Boys, also of Fox TV's Family Guy fame. I just want to let you know you're listening to Tony on the Knockem Dead Radio Show. You're gonna keep knocking them dead, so keep listening, you wacky sons of bitch. Right there. Over and out there, sweet Charlie.
Long time no see, man. Hey, man, I miss you guys, man, at Knockem Dead Comedy Radio.
Hey, Tony, you're not funny, and you probably shit yourself a lot, and you're no fun to be with, and you don't make that much money, and you're not going anywhere in show business, and I hope you get hit by a bus.
and all to hear. Knockem Dead. Knockem Dead. Comedy show. They suck.
Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the Knockem Dead Comedy Show here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast. Diane is here. Yay! It's always, it's just a good day when Diane's here. It's that simple.
You had a crowd. You had a crowd yesterday. I listened.
Did
I
you?
even commented one time, but
Oh, that's
you didn't
right.
See it.
No, I read it.
Oh,
I read it.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you had a full house yesterday.
Definitely had a full house. It was noisy and it was annoying. No, I'm kidding. No, it was fun. We had a good time. We met some interesting people.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a Santa Claus guy
Yes.
who barbecues but didn't bring anything.
That was the best part when he Santa Claus. He does look like Santa, so you
Yes, he
immediately
does.
like him, right?
Yes.
And then he barbecues.
Yeah, but why is it the best? The best part is him bringing the barbecue. We could talk about anything.
I wouldn't mind going. There's
Yeah.
going to be, if he ends up to that Eisenhower Park event, I would go to that and get some barbecue.
Yeah, but he said it was pretty expensive just to get in, just to be a part, just to walk around. He said,
Yeah.
didn't he say it was like?
No. For they sell packages which
Yeah.
include 3 days plus
Right.
blah blah plus whatever food, and that's like $95 or so, or whatever it was, 100 and something. His wife bought the special.
Right.
thing,
Oh, right. That was
But you
$250, I
could
think.
go. It's probably $20 for admission, and then you can buy food from the right. Then
okay.
you can pay. But she bought some kind of special package where
Right.
they could go around, and I'm sure you don't have to do all that.
Yeah, because even $95, I don't know if I would.
I mean, and it could have been more. I don't remember the amount,
It
but I
was
do
something
remember
like
him talking that she bought a package, and
Right.
but it was for like the whole 3 days, and
Yeah, that's it.
I ate 3 days of barbecue. I'd go once.
I could do 3 days of barbecue, but not for $250. Although he probably evens out. Probably is around the same amount of money anyway. But but we had a good time yesterday. It was a nice day. And Fremder returned. He was gone all week last week. Turns out he went to Mexico.
Oh, is that why he wasn't?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was missing all
I
week.
did see him commenting yesterday, so I knew
Yeah.
he was back.
Oh, I totally forgot. I wanted to. He sent me a picture yesterday. I wonder if I can do this quick and get it.
A picture of him?
No.
Oh.
Well,
I like to put a face.
Oh,
with the-
you've never seen him?
No.
That's him right there.
Oh, get out of town!
Okay, sorry.
How cool! He
Yeah,
looks like
that's
an
him.
Irish guy.
He does look like
Yeah.
Fremder would be what, German?
I would imagine, which that goes together. I'm Irish German too.
Well, more importantly, are you shipping for me?
No.
Damn it!
It's warm in here.
It is kind of warm in here, yeah.
It says 68 degrees, but I don't. I mean,
yeah, I'm-
it's not offensively warm. It's just
True, but it is a little bit.
Yeah, when
All
the
right.
weather gets warm, I'm not a particularly happy girl. I don't
Me
like
neither.
it.
I'm not a happy girl either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so uncomfortable in the heat, man.
Me too.
Yeah. All right, I'm trying to make this happen here. So Fremder sent me a picture, and that came with a very weird story.
Oh.
So I figured I would. Fremder, if you're watching, I'm assuming I have your permission since you sent all this to me.
I would imagine that goes without saying. Like, if I
That's
were
my
to send
guess.
you something, I feel like unless there was a disclaimer that said "Don't show this to anybody,"
Right.
that it's open season for you.
Sometimes, if it's like something personal or something, I will say, "Hey, do you mind if I
you do.
show this?"
You're very good like that.
I try. All right. So, all right. Let me go to Fremder's message. Romeo's watching, of course. Oh, Fremder. Fremder's Polish. That explains it. Yes, that does explain a lot. Andrew, is it okay that I show the picture and tell the story that you sent me? I'm not waiting for an answer. I'm just going to do it. So, first of all, Fremder, I'll show you this. I've been showing everybody last week. This is the, I think, Tallahassee Institute of Technology.
Oh, I love
So
it.
I love TIT, Tallahassee. So because he's always saying I love tits, I of course thought of him immediately when I saw that. So I've been waiting for you to come back so I can show that to you. All right. So here we go. So last night, 10:30 at night, I get a text from him. We were at a tropical rainforest resort. I was enjoying everything until a monkey took a shit on me.
Oh, wow.
Not even trying to make a joke. Literally monkey shit all over my head. So so here's a picture he sent me, and there's what looks like a chimpanzee sitting there in a tree, eating a banana.
Oh, he's cute too.
Yeah. After Jen and I got breakfast, I was finishing my banana as we were walking for the forest. There must be a period there. Jen and I got breakfast. I was finishing my banana. As we were walking for the forest, this little guy grabbed it right out of my hands, jumped into a tree, ate it, and then shit all over me. That's the message I got from
That's great. What a cutie.
Does that excuse the dumpage?
No, but babies are cute and they poop on you too.
Yeah, all
And
right, but not all
we
over
don't
your
get
head.
mad at them. That's funny. Come on. And you know the first thing he thought was, I have to tell Tony.
Maybe.
I'm sure of it. Because
That
that would
would
be
be
the
cool.
first thing I would think if it happened to me.
Well,
If something
Well,
shit
I
on
like
my head, you would be the first person I would call or text.
I'm not sure if that's a compliment.
It is. No,
kidding,
it's
I'm kidding.
absolutely a compliment.
So, Fremder, did you laugh when that happened? Like, what was your reaction? Is this true? Like, he stole a banana. What? So you were just watching him in the tree with your banana? Like, why didn't you still moving? Or did he follow you? Like, I'm very confused by this.
If I saw a cute little monkey like that in the tree, I would stop to see him and take pictures. Obviously, stop to take
Well,
pictures.
true.
I would do that too. Look, a cute little monkey.
Do they, like, gobble it that fast?
I do
And then
not
it goes through him that fast? That's what I'm
No,
saying.
the
It seems
shit
like a
was
long
probably
time.
from old bananas from a day or two ago.
See, that's why she's here. She's smart. Of course, I didn't even think of
It
that.
always takes time to go through.
Right. First 10 minutes in Mexico, I got shit on by a monkey. Oh, you had just gotten there? Like, that was one of the first things that happened to you?
So either that's a sign of things to come, or it just gets better from there.
Well, yeah, right. All right. So how was the rest of the trip?
Right. That's what we want to know.
Yeah. Yeah. Was that an omen? When I got married the first time, a year to the day before the wedding, the ceiling of the church collapsed.
Wow.
I should have taken that as a sign.
What, a year before the wedding?
To the day.
I don't know.
But it was the same
Hurricane
day.
Gloria was a year to the day before my first wedding.
No kidding.
1985, and then I got married in 1986.
So you got married young. What were you,
I was
20?
20. Just
Wow.
20. 30 days after my 20th birthday. Yeah.
My mother got married on her 21st birthday.
Cool. I listened. I heard your mom on when she called yesterday. She's a hoot. No, she's a hoot. She's funny.
Well, this demented sense of humor, that's where it comes from.
She's funny, and she sounds so much younger.
Did you hear Tyler?
Yeah,
Tyler
she's
said
hot.
she sounds
He's ready.
hot.
He's going to hit that, I feel like.
Wow.
He
Diane has spent too much time in here. 2 years ago at this time, Diane would not say that in public.
I probably would have. Maybe not here because I didn't know you yet, but now I do.
Right.
Now it's all,
He's going to hit that.
But she does. And my mom, I will tell you the same thing. She's going to be 90 next month, but you would never, when I call her and I have her on speaker,
Yeah.
I mean, she sounds like she's my sister. Like we're the same age.
And that's where you get your spunk.
I think definitely.
You look great today. I like the T-shirt.
I wore a Subaru T-shirt today.
And why exactly would you wear a Subaru T-shirt
to
today?
defend your honor, Tony
Defend
Walker.
my honor.
I am, and your new Subaru, which I hope you're enjoying.
So far, so good.
And I mean, I could just end this argument right here by saying that And yes, gay people love the Subarus.
Do they?
So much so that we do tend to call them lesbarus. That's what. But I drive a Subaru.
And
I will tell you, I think we can all agree right here and now that there just is not a cooler person anywhere. I'm cool. And I drive a Subaru.
Right.
And look, this is a Subaru. I don't know if they can see it. This is
believe me, they've been trying.
STI. This is the car. This is featured on the Fast and the Furious.
Really? That's a
cool
Subaru that they're driving in that thing?
Yeah. Well, there's a yeah. There's so many. There's 12 movies now. But
Yeah.
yes, one of the earlier ones.
Wow.
Paul Walker, STI. Yeah. And so they are just super, super cool cars. And if you have family and people you love and you want them to be safe, you should put them in a Subaru. Period. And I'm not just saying that because I work there, because I completely believe in the brand.
Well, I said that after because you had told me how safe they are and how durable they are, and then I Googled it, and that's all I saw.
And then the symmetrical all-wheel drive, which, by the way, Subaru invented. I mean, there are plenty of all-wheel drive vehicles. Symmetrical all-wheel drive, 1972, Subaru invented it. And only the high-end luxury cars, there are only a few, BMW, Audi, Mercedes, some of their, higher-end trim levels have symmetrical all-wheel drive, which they took from Subaru. Nobody else has it. The
Right.
others, any mid-range price vehicle that regular people can afford, they do not have it. All Subarus have it in all trim levels. And I will tell you, too, that as far as luxury goes, I will put our limited and touring editions against any luxury car.
Really?
For comfort and ride and handling and all of that. And if you live in a place where there's snow and hills, there is just not a better car in the world to be in.
That is one of the things that I noticed immediately when I went for test drives with you was how well it drove and how comfortable it was. Really, honest to God.
And yours is an older, an older model. Mine is too. I've been working there for 10 years. It took me 9 to get a Subaru because I was a financial shit show 10 years ago when I started that job. And, that lasted for a long time. I would get a little bit better each year, but I was driving beater cars that when they broke down, I would find somebody who could sell me a car for $1,500 and I'd borrow the money to buy it and pay it back, weekly.
Yeah.
And until about 3 years ago when I actually bought a reasonably nice Infiniti for $10,000 that we happened to take in, and they said, this is a nice car for you. You should. And one of my wingding finance people was able to get me approved for a loan on my own, and I did that. And then this Legacy came available. Anthony's son owned it and moved to Florida and was leaving the car behind, and so I bought it from him. Wow. And that was last August for my birthday.
Oh, nice.
Love that car. Love it, love it, love it.
Yep.
Love it. And my dream is to have enough money one day where Christmas morning comes and each of my kids opens a box with a key to a brand new Subaru.
And then they look outside and there it is
and
with the
they're
bow
all
up
lined
top.
up.
Yep.
I
like those
just
commercials.
Love it.
Wow.
Yep.
All right, now let's clarify. Let's clarify exactly why you're bringing all this up and why you're wearing that
because
shirt.
my lovely Romeo had some negative things to say to you about your Subaru.
Yes, he did.
And I'm not mad.
Yes, you are.
I feel like he needs to be educated a little bit.
Yeah, he needs to be educated.
How spectacular this brand is.
Right, you need to school him. And she came flying into this morning like red.
I even brought you merch.
You brought me merch?
Yeah, I needed to get I need to find more. I was under the gun. I didn't have time. But so this is an ownership badge you have to put on the back of your vehicle.
Oh, okay.
I got you.
Share the love.
I was scoping around all yesterday looking for free stuff. Oh, here's a Subaru pen.
A Subaru pen.
There you go.
Ooh, I love pens. Ooh, look, it's got an eraser. This is a fancy looking.
This is some kind of Subaru sticker for donating to blood cancer patients.
Okay, I used to donate blood all the time, but now
go.
as a cancer,
I donate blood.
Yeah,
too.
I used to.
Oh,
do
and
it
this
all
is
the
a
time.
little notebook with a little pen thingy.
Ooh, a notebook
little
with another pen.
Subaru little notebook
Nice.
thing. So.
And what was that inside? There was like a little pocket and a note. Yeah, what's that right there?
Thank you. Contact me. Oh, this is just.
Oh, like thank you for being a Subaru customer type thing?
We have what we call a love encore redelivery. So when somebody buys a new Subaru,
Yeah.
they get they drive the car for a couple weeks. Somebody shows them everything, and then they drive it for a few weeks, and then they make an appointment to come back, and we have somebody who will sit with them, answer any questions, show them how to use things they don't know how to use. It's called a love encore redelivery, and they get one of these with it. But I stole that one.
I can't talk just yet. I'm trying to calm her down. She
Hello,
is
my
so
love.
mad at you.
Is that the love of my life? No,
Yes.
it's okay. I'm not
She's
mad.
not mad at me.
She is so mad. She's just being nice because we're on the air.
I could never be mad at you.
Listen, let me explain something to you. You are the happiest man in the world if you got a lesbian car, because you, at your own admission, swear that you're the biggest lesbian in the world.
Well, aren't
That's
you?
true. We love the lesbians too.
No. I'm a true blue, faithful husband.
I'm a lesbian. I love women.
Okay, so there you go. All right, now, let me put that aside for a second. If you guys remember yesterday's segment, the reason why he was talking to the barbecue guy, all right, Santa Claus, the reason why he was talking about it was so expensive, if you remember, it's a $2,000 entry fee to compete in the event.
Yes, I remember that.
Right,
Right,
expensive
so
for him to be in it.
Right.
Right.
Exactly right.
But
yeah.
Tony was saying it's also expensive to go because his wife bought a package for the whole weekend. I don't think it. I think that there's probably a reasonable admission.
When you're as cheap as Tony Walker, okay, everything's expensive. Everything is expensive. All right. But so if Tony Walker has to pay more than $2.50 for a dirty water hot dog, oh, you don't have dirty water hot dogs in Long Island. I forgot.
Oh yeah, no, that's not true. They have them. They're
No,
around.
you don't have hot dog carts in Long Island, do you? In Long Island,
We have hot dog trucks. Hot dog
Trucks.
trucks.
Yeah,
Yes.
but well, that's not a dirty water hot dog.
Yeah, they believe me. The water's dirty.
Oh yeah.
It's a big pain in the ass to empty that water.
Yep.
It's dirty.
The dirty water hot dogs are the old-fashioned hot dog carts.
Yes.
And we, as kids, we always wanted to know where the hot dog guy would stand on his feet in the block for 10 hours and when he'd go to the bathroom. We always wondered that. Anyway, to make a long
in the dirty hot dog water, is that where you're going?
Exactly right.
Things we don't think about. We just
Yeah.
Thanks for putting that in my head. By the way, thanks for that.
Yeah, no problem. I just want to clarify. I definitely think I definitely know through social media that a Subaru is a lesbo car. But yes, it's a very safe car. Yes, it's an elegant car. However, all right, I don't own one. But
he's a Bronco man.
Well, yes, and I'm a Bronco, and I just sold my Bronco. I just sold my Bronco and bought a pickup truck.
See?
And yes, because men of my caliber, I like to consider myself a he-man. Well, we drive Broncos, and we drive pickup trucks. We don't drive Subarus.
See, he's picking on your car.
That's okay.
No, what do you mean that's okay?
He just doesn't know. He can't fully appreciate something he's never had.
She just called you stupid, basically.
No, I
is what
did
she's.
not.
Yes, she did.
Can you imagine a man of my girth getting into a Subaru? First of all, I couldn't get into the goddamn car. Second of all right, just a Subaru. I don't fit the Subaru.
I had a lot of
for
girth
of
getting
reasons.
into the car with Diane and going for test drives.
You're a little skinny little thing.
No, there was no. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh no, I don't know what you're talking about. Will you behave?
No.
Will you behave? Will you stop? No. Stop. Do that. Do that nonsense on Friday. All right, or tomorrow. This is.
There's no girth tomorrow.
This is special, right? Tell him.
This is Diane's show.
That's right.
Yes,
I know.
You have to treat Diane like our sister.
Aw, that's so sweet.
That is sweet, but I can't do that because I can't treat her like a sister.
Because you're the degenerate lesbian that you are.
Well, look at her. She's amazing.
She's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, right.
She's
yeah,
stunning.
and that's exactly what you're saying about your sister, you pervert.
She's stunning. No, I'm not a pervert. I think. Listen, my sister can be stunning.
That's true.
All right. But listen, you have to behave yourself sometimes, Mr. Walker. All right. That Subaru car got you over the top.
Okay. I don't know what does that mean.
Over the top with your craziness. You were all excited that you got a lesbian car. Did you probably? I don't want to say it. I'll be nice.
He's gonna, you know what? He's gonna embrace the fact, and because you're absolutely right. The lesbians do love the Subarus, and I think that just comes from them really caring about people and safety of each other.
Safety, that's right.
Of
That's
their
right.
families, and so and it's just a great, if you have kids and animals, which they tend to have. It's just a great car for everybody. For the entire family, and they're very family oriented.
She's saying that they're
Lesbians are
smarter
very
than you.
Family oriented, so
Right.
Lesbian. Listen, everybody's smarter than me. I don't consider myself smart. All right, I'm a washed-up old man sitting here watching the Tony Walker show. How smart can I be?
I don't know. You're pretty smart. You're living large in that beautiful house with that beautiful wife. I just don't even know what to say about that.
But
You're a pretty
sitting
smart man.
watching this show every day, no, that's not smart at all. That's actually kind of pathetic. But
That's my saving grace, my beautiful wife.
Uh-huh.
Oh, absolutely.
She's a honey, yes. So why don't you tell the story how I sent you a package for your birthday and it arrived in sections? That's hysterical.
I actually was planning on telling that story, and I brought one of them with me.
Oh, good.
This might have to be a 2-hour show.
I'll
today.
let you go on with the show.
Thank you, pal.
Bye, love
say
you.
Say hello to Anthony for me.
I
honey.
will.
Say hello to Anthony for me. I love you like a sister.
Let's see. Let me finish the comments, and then I'll talk about what John sent me. If you remember the barbecue guy, oh yeah, we knew that. Fremder, Jen was laughing hysterically while I was wiping monkey shit out of my eyes and mouth.
Ew.
Oh. I warned my wife about wearing a flowery dress, and lo and behold, she almost got fucked by a peacock. That's not a joke either. They were all over the place.
Wow.
And of course, the relative to the peacock is the piss puss. What? I love lesbians as well. It happens to be the number one thing I type in my search bar, and what's better than lesbians? Big tit lesbians. All right, Fremder. Makes sense. When Subaru first came out, it was a boxcar. Oh, Fremder. All right, and there's Scott. Come on down to your nearest Subaru dealership. Tell them Diane sent you. Discount code Tyler Noble going to hit that for a free double maintenance top tee shirt. Nice snow caps. Fremder, where can I get me a Subaru fuzz muffler? Yeah. All right. So John, on Friday I got a package in the mail. It was peanut butter cups made but it wasn't Reese's. It was like some fancy thing.
Right. I figured.
And it was a bunch of milk chocolate ones, white chocolate ones, and dark chocolate ones. My wife loves the dark chocolate one, so that worked out perfectly.
Smart lady.
Just like her men, she likes dark chocolate. So I actually have not tried them yet. But then yesterday, this comes in the mail. Scharfenberger.
Oh.
These are some kind of fancy
Something
chocolates.
German.
So I contacted John, and I said, you sent me 2 packages of chocolates? And he said, no. He goes, I actually placed it as one order. But, yeah, for whatever reason.
They got shipped separately.
Yeah. And they were days apart. So
it's almost like the gift that keeps on giving.
Well, yeah, all right.
Yeah.
There's a lot of comments that I could say to that. And if I can open this thing, I would allow us to divulge.
Would you like me to help you while you continue with the show?
No, I got it.
Oh, you got it?
There we go. Okay. Oh, where's the list?
Oh, those are fancy chocolate.
But where's the list of what's in here?
Maybe you just have to give it a shot.
Yeah, but you're talking to a weirdo who doesn't like anything.
I know. If you don't know what you got,
That's
you want to
weird.
pick one first? I'll let you pick first.
I don't know if I'm going to do it.
You have to do it.
I need a
Well,
list.
this is pralines. You can see the little crunchy things stuck in there. That
All
looks
right,
like it's got nuts in it.
Yeah, so I won't have those.
You don't like nuts?
No, I just
Get out of town. Oh my God. Okay, I'm taking that one.
I just like straight milk chocolate.
You didn't even tell me I could have one, but I'm having it.
Well, why do you think I brought it? I can't believe there's no
Oh, it's
list.
salty.
Container made in China. Okay.
Oh, just try one. If you don't like it, I'll eat it.
All right. Well, maybe this one looks like a football. All right. Maybe I'll break it and see. Wow, I can't even open it.
This is like
I'm a pussy.
Sweet and salty chocolate.
I can't even open this damn thing.
Oh, bite it! Oh
All
my
right.
God!
But you know, I
Don't
don't.
be a baby.
I am a baby. I'm
Tony. It's like a chocolate nougat.
There's something in there. Oh, I think it's just. Is that caramel?
Oh, looks like caramel.
All right, then that's
Yeah.
okay. Oh yeah,
Is it good? You picked a good one.
I did pick a good one.
There you go.
I picked a good one. Thank you, John. Yeah, John and Diane. I just realized that John and Diane.
Ah,
Little ditty.
about Jack and Diane.
Yeah, nice enough.
Yummy.
To send two
The
boxes.
only thing that would
of
make
chocolate.
this better would be a jar of peanut butter sitting on the. Yum. Thank you.
Thank
for the
you,
snack.
John. Thank you, John, for the gift, for thinking of me, for the birthday wishes. That was very nice of you guys. Frank Walker.
And I think the Mets knew it was your birthday last night.
Yeah, you're not
That's
kidding.
what I was thinking the whole time. They must know it's Tony's birthday. I almost texted you, but I didn't want to jinx it after what happened on Sunday.
Yeah, that was piss poor. Frank Walker got me the new Elton John album. It's a new album that he made with Brandy Carlisle. But you open it up, and look at that.
Wow.
Autographed by Elton John.
What? Get out of town. How did he do that?
He said, I can't talk this chocolate and caramel. He said Looney Tunes in Babylon had
it for sale.
Some limited edition autographed copies.
That is awesome. What a great gift.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought that
see,
was really
he
cool.
Loves you. That's so sweet.
Well, yeah, he is. He's the sweet one. I'm not. Wow, I need water. Wow, that was
Really good.
like peanut butter. It's like sticking all over my mouth. Thank you guys for all the birthday wishes. And yeah, again, John, thank you guys so much for this. This was very nice of you guys. Now that centerpiece. Is that? Yeah, that's chocolate
Probably
too,
looks
right?
just like it looks like maybe it's not filled. It's just chocolate.
That's a big piece.
Yes.
Oh, there's more than one.
It might even be like a Thin Mint kind of thing. Nope, it's just chocolate.
Right? Yeah, that's just chocolate.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, this is more my style, like Hershey bar type. Yeah, this is good stuff.
It's dark.
It is a
I
little
love
dark.
dark.
Do you? Oh, you like my
love
wife?
it.
I like dark. Yeah, I'm not a big dark guy, but this isn't terrible.
No. It's not like super cocoa.
Yeah,
Yummy.
I'm just enjoying Diane moaning.
Very good.
I think the whole show is just gonna be.
Let's go on. No. Nobody wants to hear that. Let's go.
Thank you, John. Thank you for all this cool stuff. Now,
You're welcome.
now, what is this about?
So they have these. They come out with these badges that you attach to the back of your car.
We don't need no stinking badges. Sorry.
They're just cool. They're like
Oh.
if you're a lifelong Subaru owner, you collect them.
But it says share the love event.
So the Share the Love event every year between November and I think the new year. I think it lasts for 2 months every
Okay.
year. For every new car delivered, Subaru donates $300 to charity. And then another $100 the person who bought the car gets to choose what charity they'd like that to go
Wow.
to as well. So it's $400 altogether. So and typically our charity is Cohen's Children's Hospital.
Good
so
choice.
we send it's been hundreds of thousands of dollars over the year donated to Cohen's Children's Hospital.
Right.
And then whatever charities the people choose, they go on the website and they choose their charity, and we donate another $100 for that car delivered. So if you purchase a vehicle during the Share the Love event, Subaru donates money to charity for the delivery. It is, I'm telling you, it's a brand that cares about people.
Yeah, you guys really take care of your customers.
We do.
I'm very impressed. I'm beyond pleasantly surprised. I had no idea that was coming my way it's just any excuse to see you. And just hope that get some help. And well above and beyond. You and the place. I'm
glad you love it.
Absolutely. And I don't care if it's a lesbian car. I don't care that it's champagne
Drive
color.
it proudly.
It'll 200,000 miles later, I'll still be driving it and loving it, and I will tell everybody to go see Diane and Frank. And what was the lone guy?
Henry.
Henry, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Go see everybody over there. And Jack, who I've known since he was a little kid.
Oh, one of the techs,
Yep.
correct.
I had no idea he worked there.
Mm-hmm.
But, I recommend it to anybody. Let's see. Vicky, Tony has such a pussy palate. Hey, you watch Vicky. Vicky is coming up to Boston. She's going to be in my show. We're going to Boston next week.
Really?
Yeah,
oh, that's great.
We're not going to be here Thursday and Friday of next week because we're going up to Boston to do a show for a corporate event. And I was short. Tyler is in it. And James, who you guys have seen on the Let Them Cook, a superhero podcast. But I was short a cast member. Actually, I was short 2 cast members. Tyler hooked me up with a friend of his. But then, excuse me, Vicky's been she's asked off and on through the years to do one.
That's great.
She has seen us a few times. So I was like, hey, I'm short somebody. You want to do it? So you watch it.
Take some photos.
Oh, yeah, we're definitely taking photos. You would think a lesbian car on the way to fix a sink would be able to break a chocolate, you pussy. Yeah, I know. Scott says, I saw a lady selling pajamas out of her car yesterday. She looked familiar. Was she selling it out of her car? Really? Glad you like. John says, glad you like. Did you try the peanut butter cups? No, I haven't tried it yet. I was going to try it last night, but then Lisa and the kids grabbed some Carvel for me. So yeah, sorry.
I know.
It was a good night. Lisa sliced up potatoes. My grandmother used to do this for me, so I've loved it all these years. Basically making like potato chips, but not cooking it to that level, like soft.
Just sliced thin, but fried like that.
Oh, they're so greasy and
yummy.
My God! And then I topped it off with Carvel while watching the Mets kick ass.
It was perfect.
Did you see that shit the other day with that triple play?
Yes.
What the hell are these umpires looking at?
And then they came back and I said, see, and I thought to myself, now they're just going to win it because that sucked. That was an entire inning gone. They lost, that was just, and I still don't understand why it wasn't a reviewable play. I don't understand.
I don't understand that either.
What makes a play reviewable? But because that was just a clear not an out.
Right.
And it went from no outs to a triple play,
right.
which it wasn't. So that just makes me crazy. But I thought they were going to win, and then they gave it up at the end. I can't. Yesterday felt good. First team to 20.
Yes, which is cool.
It's
Brandon
exciting.
Nimmo tying the club record for RBIs
you know what?
in one
and
game.
Vientos that hit the home run right before he got up the last time and
Yes.
screwed up his opportunity.
Yes. Did you see him? He was
And then he
kind of
just
laughing.
kinda went,
Yeah, right.
And didn't even try to hit the ball. That sucked. I mean, it's great that he hit a home run, but
Yeah.
had to deflate him because he thought he was going to get a shot at breaking that record.
Yeah. He claimed he didn't even know until after the game. I'm thinking, no way.
He totally knew. That's
because
a
the way
lie.
he was laughing after Vientos hit the home
He
run.
knew it. He
Totally
knew it. Of course.
Absolutely. Tony has become a good friend. He deserves all good things. Thank you, John. And right back at you, pal. Right back at you. You've been quite the good friend. Hello, Kenny Friedberg. In Mexico, says Fremda, they all have great skin because they're using oil of Olay. Carol Miner is watching. She says Carvel is the best.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah. Brown bonnets. I just kept eating brown bonnets yesterday.
Vanilla ice cream?
Chocolate ice cream.
Oh, okay. I like I like vanilla ice cream with the chocolate on the outside.
But the frozen.
Yeah, I know it when you're talking.
Yeah, well,
I'd
no,
much rather
sometimes-
have soft serve, but I do
that's what I
buy
mean.
those for treats. I like those. I would
No,
bring
but
them home.
some places will get you the shell, the brown bonnet fresh.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I like it frozen.
Oh no, you can. So we have a Mr. Softy that comes past Subaru in the summertime. He parks every day because it's a great spot. Everybody runs out for, and he does that. He has the chocolate dip, so you can do the soft serve and dip it in, and it gets hot. Oh, so delicious.
No, but I like it when it's like super frozen.
Yummy.
Oh, really? So he hangs out by your place?
He pulls up.
It's another
We've
reason to
even
go
had
there.
multiple trucks where they came in at the same time, and it was kind of like a little
turf war?
Yes.
Both of them Mr. Softies?
Yeah. I mean, they are not even like real Mr. Softy. They're soft serve trucks. But yeah, we've had multiple, and then I guess one of them figured out that wasn't his spot.
Killed the other.
It could have because he hasn't come around again.
I actually have an app on my phone that will tell you where Mr. Softies are.
That's not true. There's an app for that? No, listen, I believe you. You don't have to show me. If you tell me it's true, I just, who would even think of that? What a great idea.
All right, phone, don't make a liar out of me.
It's okay.
Oh, there it is. Mr. Softy.
Get out of town.
And look, see?
Oh, and it's got little dots. It shows you.
There's one right here in Levittown. Where is he? Wait, Division Avenue?
Oh, my goodness.
Wait a minute. Or is that? Oh, that's got to be me.
That's
Governor's.
us,
Oh,
right?
damn it! I got all excited. I don't. All right,
There's
so
none
in that
out.
case,
It's
there's
too
none.
early. It's a school day.
It's never too early.
They're not out.
Yeah, you're right.
They're not out.
Damn it! I got all excited. I was about to run out the door. Let's see. Head and Shoulders, tits and holes. What? Fremder. Kenny Freeberg agrees the triple play was bullshit.
Bullshit.
Yeah. What's going on out there? The back door is open. Oh, Diane's going to go kick ass. Or is it just the wind? Oh.
You want to say hello to me?
How are you? Say hi to Tony.
First to hit 20 wins, baby.
Yeah, I heard that last night.
Yeah.
Woo!
I checked the score till they started winning, then I turned it off.
Well, your boys are doing all right.
Yeah, first place.
Yeah, of course.
Take it.
It's a week. The American League's weaker this year.
You only got to be in first place to get to the, to the playoffs.
You could be in third
That's
place.
it. Yeah, that's it. Let's go.
I still think the Mets are going to finish third.
You do, you really?
Yeah.
No
you want
way.
chocolate? Nothing? You sure?
Philly and Atlanta.
I don't know if you guys heard him, but he said he thinks the Mets are going to finish third. That's just wrong.
Right.
Phillies and
Yeah,
Atlanta.
they can't always hear you, so.
Yeah. Atlanta, I don't know. They're so far out, they might have a hard time climbing back.
They're coming back a little.
A little,
Well,
but
they said that about the Mets last year, and look what happened.
Yeah.
Oh, the Mets were in the
True.
toilet.
Yeah, they were
last
10
I
out.
trust the Mets pitching, even though they're doing very well.
Yeah, I don't know if they can sustain that the whole year.
They start breaking down, and then the bullpen wears down too.
Yes.
Your lineup is great. Even though Soto's like a singles hitter right now.
That's okay. He's hitting. That's all we need.
He's not really hitting.
We need a team.
He's not hitting the home runs, but he's getting.
He's hitting.
He's just starting to hit.
All you got to do is get on the base. That's it. I don't know why everybody.
Walker's as good as a hit.
Thank you.
And because of that,
I'll pay you $1 billion to walk.
Damn straight. You know what? They pay them that money because they sell tickets, and that's what matters.
and Soto and Alfonso is getting. Pete Alonso is getting better pitches to hit because they're not pitching to Soto, and he's killing it. Yeah. I'm excited.
I'm excited.
She's excited. That's all I need.
Alonso will finish batting like 260.
All right,
But he'll hit his 45, 50 homers.
Right, exactly. So we'll take it.
I follow you guys.
Take it. We follow you too. I see
That's
Judge.
right.
What is he? 400. He's batting 400.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's
it's
amazing.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, he believes in being a 300 hitter plus home runs. I like that.
We'll take it.
He does.
That's good.
No, that's true. He does. He does.
Interrupting?
Listen,
Yeah,
I'm
we're
Mets
live.
and
Yeah, we're
Yankees.
on.
We're
So what?
live, but that's okay. It's good to see you.
This is what, he got all Met fans on
We
this
hear
radio
the door
station?
creak
Yeah.
and Donnie gets afraid. I have to go protect him, just in
okay.
case.
See that?
You got all Met fans on the radio?
Not watching, but
90%.
right now in this room, it's all Met fans. Yeah.
We got nobody else here.
Exactly.
Last time it was like everybody. And all Met. The other guy had a Met shirt on too. One of the other guys.
Yeah,
I forget who it was.
We get some Yankee fans in here, but we just, we don't let them stay long.
You don't let them talk much.
That's right.
No, that's
I turn off their mic.
All right, good seeing you.
See you later.
I'm gonna spray the hallway.
Okay.
All right, let's see. Vicky says she misses the cookie crunch from Carvel. Kenny Freeberg agrees. No review was allowed. That was bullshit. All right, I'm not reading that from there. Sorry. The door opening sounds like the first fart after a rectal exam. Oh yeah, Ken Friedberg is a Yankee fan. There you go. How about my Yankees not doing too bad either? Right.
No,
yeah.
we like your Yankee. You're not.
We do.
Are you a Yankee hater?
No,
forget.
not at all.
We like the Yankees. Listen,
Yes.
if the Mets don't make it, I'm rooting for the Yankees. I rooted for the Yankees in the World Series. I do not dislike the Yankees.
I'm
just a Met fan.
Right.
First and foremost.
Right. I'm a diehard Mets fan, but I don't hate the Yankees. I personally think it's impossible. I think it's kind of a little stupid to hate the Yankees. All the great players that have come through that organization, all the memorable games and history of that club. How can you hate that? Derek Jeter.
Jealousy.
Which translates to stupid.
They're just being big fat babies.
Derek Jeter was the closest thing to perfection I think I've ever seen. The guy has never been in trouble. He donates time and money.
I agree.
Played perfect. I mean, the guy he played his heart out.
Just a stand-up example of what, if your kid was looking for someone to emulate, that's the guy.
Excuse me. Carroll's Rangers got to step it up, but it's early. How bad are they? I haven't checked. How bad is it down there for Texas? All right. So, John Rusiello, what you offered a piece of candy to a Yankee fan? Yeah, that's fine. I had no problem with that, John. The candy came from a Yankee fan, so yes. Also, speaking of John, and my birthday, my birthday. So Sunday night I got an early birthday present.
So how old are you now? 55?
That is correct.
Okay.
An early birthday present came my way Sunday night when they announced the 2025 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees.
Oh, boy.
Guess who got elected this year to go in?
Yeah.
Right there. Go ahead. Say it.
What would you do if I sang out of tune?
That's the one. Joe Cocker is going into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, baby. Take that. See?
So they must have been listening to you.
I've said that a million times.
Because Tony Walker said Joe Cocker, well, either you or Paul McCartney. Who do you think?
Paul McCartney and Billy Joel.
Okay.
So
the three of you are a force to be reckoned with.
Exactly.
There you go.
There have been times we've talked about something in here.
And they stole your thunder.
Howard Stern, and of course I can't think of any examples, but it's happened like 2 or 3 times where we talked about something in here. The next day, Howard Stern was talking about it. We had, what's her name? The girl from Marianne from Brooklyn, the big Stern fan that always calls him. She used to watch this. She used to call. Jackie's in here a lot. So I bet you some of our stuff gets back to Howard. Speaking of which, we have
Stuttering John? Is Stuttering John coming? I heard you say it.
I did,
yesterday.
and I don't think I was supposed to say it.
Oh, so I shouldn't have said it.
Because, what are you going to do?
Okay.
Primal Scream is...
See, I listen to you.
Yeah.
I listen to what you say. Okay.
I wish you would listen a little bit more to what I say.
No, good.
Primal Scream with Nick Greystone on this Thursday at 8 o'clock. But then after that, the next 3 Thursdays are bad for me, so he's not on. So he's actually doing 2 shows this week. He's on today at 4 p.m. And, yeah, he's got somebody with a stuttering issue coming in.
Huh.
Yeah, screw it. You said it already. So, yeah,
right.
John will be here in the studio with Nick Greystone today.
It's funny. When you said that yesterday, I thought maybe he was going to be here with us.
That would have been cool.
His loss, really.
Yeah,
what are you
going
to do?
Yeah,
but,
absolutely.
Okay.
But Nick Graystone's a good guy.
I'm sure he'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll be great. Yeah. It's not here, but what is? And Hershey and the Keys, which is on tonight at 9, I think they were so taken aback by this that they canceled tonight. They're actually not on tonight. I think they feel like when they see the guests that the other shows are getting.
How are they going to beat that? How are they going to follow that? Because they're normally on after that. What time are they normally?
Yeah, they're normally on at 9.
Okay.
So I think they were thinking, oh, we can't top that. So yeah, they canceled on me for tonight.
Wow.
But yeah, it's and they'll ask me because Peter Schwartz has had Howard Johnson, he's had Phil Simms, he just had Jets quarterback Chad Pennington on last week.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so they were always like, how does he get these guys? Because he's been in
He's
sports
a
radio.
big deal.
He's been in sports
Peter
radio
Schwartz.
for 35 years, so that's how
right.
he gets these guys. So they've had former Met Anthony Recker. They've had what's the pitcher? He pitched for the Mets. Then he was on SNY for a while. Oh, what's his name? I'm drawing a total blank on his name. You don't know who I'm talking about? Pitched for the Mets briefly.
No.
And then he was on SNY, the Mets channel, for a little. Nelson Figueroa.
Oh, I definitely.
They had Nelson Figueroa on there. They had Colin Cosell, who's.
Yes, who's now my Facebook friend.
Oh, is that right?
I guess because we have Peter Schwartz in common, and I.
Well, now he's coming in. I think it's next week. He's going to be here in the studio with Peter.
Cool.
So yeah, so I think
how cool is that?
I think there's friendly competition going on in the studio. But hey, none of them had Kevin Pollak like I did. Take that. Or Ray Abruzzo, who played Little Carmine on The Sopranos.
Wow.
Or
Kevin Pollak's pretty big.
Kevin Pollak. Yeah, we had Shane Gillis, me and Don Sill. We had Shane Gillis in here once. Me and Don. Yeah, we've had some pretty good names in here. Between all the shows, yeah. Steve's Great on Monday nights. We got them two guests. We got them Michael Bublé's wife. She's an actress.
Get out of town.
Yeah, she's an actress.
I love Michael Bublé.
Do you really?
Yes. Love.
Oh wow. Yeah, she was on, and then I don't remember the gentleman's name, but he's a big actor. You would recognize him. When Friends first started, he was the guy that lived upstairs. He was on Seinfeld. Remember when Seinfeld was trying to make the sitcom, and the guy that was, remember the scene? I'm Kramer.
Okay.
That guy.
Don't know who it is.
He was also on Breaking Bad. He owned the junk. Did you watch that show?
A little bit.
He owned
a little bit the first season, and then.
Oh, no, he came later. But yeah, his name escapes me. But he's been on a million things. So he was a guest. So, and you know what? Speaking of famous people, that's a perfect segue. We're gonna play Who Is This?
Oh.
Cool. And I think so. Anyway, let me just finish this really quick. I'm sorry. So Joe Cocker got into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Bad Company made it. One of my favorites. So I'm happy about that. Chubby Checker. How is he not in
there?
Yep. So he's finally getting in. Cyndi Lauper.
Great.
Outcast.
Oh.
They still seem like a new band to me. Yeah. And
yeah,
see, that's
I don't
my
know
issue.
if that's Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that's
material,
like
right.
I
will agree.
In the hip hop world, I'm sure
I agree with
people
you
know
about
a lot
that.
more of their songs, but generally, Soundgarden totally belongs in there. The White Stripes, I don't know a lot of their stuff, but I would say they're going. Salt and Pepper are going in.
Oh yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Warren Zevon, which I agree with. Warren Zevon, he's had a handful of hits on his own, but he's written for a lot of other people. Did you ever hear the song? You familiar with Warren Zevon? Like you know who that is?
I do know who it
Werewolves
is.
of London,
Yes,
I would say
of
is a
course.
big hit.
That's the only one
But,
I know, I think.
Well, Poor Pitiful Me, Linda Ronstadt.
Yes,
He wrote
yes.
that. Yeah.
Okay.
Lawyers, Guns, and Money.
I don't know if I know that.
Lawyers, Guns, and Money. Okay. But he, Warren Zevon, me and him had cancer at the same time.
Oh.
So I was kind of following him because he eventually found out, he was told, yeah, you're not going to live. And he had limited time. So he was so, like, they just pumped him up with so many drugs, like he wasn't really the same, but he still had his sense of humor and stuff, and he decided to make an album. And there's a song on this album, Keep Me in Your Heart for a While. I don't know if you've ever heard it. It's been covered by other people as well, but I don't know if it's because I was going through it at the same time as him, but
it touched you, right?
I can't listen to that song without tearing up.
Oh.
What a beautiful song.
I'm going to have to look it up.
Yeah. Oh, you will. It's something. So yeah, Warren Zevon is going in. Tom Bell, Nicky Hopkins, who played piano with everybody in the 60s and 70s. He ended up passing away too. Carol Kay. I don't know if the Wrecking Crew. You familiar with the Wrecking Crew? They played like on everybody's albums in the 60s.
Okay.
She was like one of the bass players. And then Lenny Waronker, who was he a manager or a producer? I think he might have been a record label owner. I forget. But people on this year's ballot who didn't make it in: Mariah Carey, Fish, Billy Idol, who I think should be in.
I do too.
Joy Division / New Order, the Black Crowes. How are they not in already?
I agree with you.
Yeah.
Black Crowes and wow.
And Oasis was also on the bill this year and didn't make it in. Some people still not in that should have been in a long time ago. Bryan Adams, Alice in Chains, the band America.
Oh no, really? They should be that.
Oh yeah, Backman Turner Overdrive, Badfinger.
No matter what you are. Yeah.
Blue Oyster Cult.
Oh, yeah.
This next one blows me away because their debut album alone, they deserve to be in. Boston.
Wow. Yes.
This next one gets me too. Phil Collins.
No way.
Well, he's in with Genesis.
Okay. So
But still, but his solo career.
I understand.
What a tremendous solo career. The Jay Giles Band.
Oh, cool.
Those guys have kind of gotten lost through time. Like, you don't really hear them anymore.
They don't get a lot of play, but
yeah,
that's
but
cool.
they were, what?
Yeah, at the time.
I never saw them, but they have some live albums out and stuff. What a great live band. The Guess Who is not in. No Time, An American Woman. Grand Funk Railroad. I'm your captain. Sammy Hagar. I mean, he's in with Van Halen, but he had his whole career before Van Halen, and he's had it after. Don Henley as a solo artist is not in.
Really?
Glenn Frey as a solo artist is not in.
That's crazy.
Joe Walsh as a solo artist is not
Crazy.
in. Pete Townsend as a solo artist.
Yeah, I mean, he should be there.
He should be
not,
there.
Not my thing, but yeah,
Okay.
it should be there.
The Monkees.
Oh, please.
Come on. In Excess.
Yeah.
They should be in. Jethro Tull is not in. Lenny Kravitz. Right. Huey Lewis and the News. Another great live band. I've seen them so many times. God, I love that band.
Was Meatloaf in there?
Meatloaf is not in.
That Meatloaf, to me,
Again,
lyrics,
just from that one album.
Meatloaf, I'm all about lyrics, and
All right, well, in that case-
I listen to 2 out of 3 Ain't Bad, and I have to tell you, the lyrics to that song just mesmerize.
Well, that's
It's
Jim Steinman.
Great lyrics.
Jim
I know,
Steinman.
but
He wrote the. Well, then,
he
but he
delivered
should be in
it.
too.
It's great.
Bernie Taupin, who wrote lyrics with Elton John, he's in.
Yeah,
So
he should be.
then, he is right.
Yeah.
So then, throw Jim Steinman in too. Jim Steinman
I
wrote.
agree.
He wrote for other people as well. He wrote for Celine Dion. He wrote for a bunch of people. There's somebody too that you don't hear get played too often. It's kind of been forgotten. Who is absolutely one of my favorites, actually. Harry Nilsson. Can't Live If Living Is Without You. He didn't write that, but his version. Actually, Badfinger wrote that.
Wow.
But his version, he wrote "One Is the Loneliest Number," but Three Dog Night had the big hit with it.
Wow.
But he has so many great songs. Harry Nilsson. He wrote the soundtrack to Popeye, the Robin Williams movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm telling you, Harry Nilsson is fantastic. Put the lime on the coconut.
I don't know if that's Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
That's Rock Roll Hall of Fame. Jump into the fire. They played that in Goodfellas. You don't know that one? No? Okay. As a solo artist, Sting is not in the Rock Roll Hall of Fame. He's in with the Police, but he's had a whole...
I know.
Oh,
I know,
he's
but
had a
you
great
just think
career.
Police. I mean, I understand why people that are already in with a group, they may set them aside for people that aren't in. I get that, because how many can you do? It seems like there's a lot this year.
Oh, and I'm barely touching. Sting's first 4 solo albums, there's not a bad song. Dream of the Blue Turtles. What's the second one called? Nothing But the Sun. Soul Cages and 10 Summoner's Tales. There is not a bad song on any of those albums. They're masterpieces. Sting is a genius. The last one that I saved for last, and I've complained about it on here before, Steve freaking Winwood. How is Steve Winwood not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
I don't see Steve Winwood as rock and roll.
Come on.
I just don't. Not that but
Give me some
love.
love.
Wait. So many people that I don't think are rock and roll that are in, because I really think it should be the Music Hall of Fame, right? It's just the name that's kind of throwing us off.
How would you label Steve Winwood?
When we were arguing about Cher, who I absolutely think is rock and roll.
Okay.
Absolutely. But you don't. But I think she's way more rock and roll than Steve Winwood.
How would you label Steve Winwood?
Pop. Adult contemporary pop. I just don't see him as rock and roll.
Okay. Are you familiar with Traffic at all? That was his band in the 70s.
No.
All right, because they're definitely rock and roll.
They could be.
Yeah.
But from, whatever got a ton of radio play around the time I was listening, I just, don't. Not that I don't think he should be in. Super talented.
Yeah.
But when we were having that argument about Cher shouldn't be in there, and I just couldn't disagree more.
Wow.
Just like I'll defend you, I'll defend Cher.
Oh,
she's like right up in the league with you. Yeah.
Okay. Finally, Joe gets in. Thank you, Billy Idol. Oh, thank you, Billy Joel. So Kenny Freeberg is talking about Joe Cocker. Very nice. Carol Miner says 4th in American West. What?
Probably what Texas. You asked how Texas.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Got it. 4th. Yeah, that's a little rough. Freddie Mercury in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Doesn't matter what number. It just matters how many games. Games they have to make up. So.
Well, yeah, right.
You could be 4th and 3 games out. Doesn't mean anything. You can get back there.
And it's still April. Freddie Mercury, born a frontman, died a backman. You has Rose-Colored World with Kenny Freeberg in the studio. I did fail to mention all the big stars we had. Rose-Colored World, are they coming back in this area? Would love to have you guys back on. That was great. Rose-Colored World is a band with Kenny Freeberg's son.
Oh.
And they're very good. They're very good. They were in here once. And his girlfriend is in the band. She is stunning. Oh, my goodness. Very talented girl, but very beautiful. Fremder, love me some Bublé. Oh, he's talking about something.
I
Yeah,
know.
Sorry. Mickey's watching. Hello, Mickey.
Hi, Mickey.
And speaking of... what? Oh, Fremder. Speaking of tits, not including mine, at the resort, I counted 86 pairs before I started to notice a repeat. The Who, I guess you could say Pete is definitely Towns in. Oh, you're killing me. Anyone that writes for Elton John is in. Stop it. All right, Carol says Boston isn't. That's criminal. I agree. If Sting and B. Arthur had a kid, says Fremder, it would be little B. Sting. When Sonny and Cher get into an argument, Cher says, hey, Sonny, don't bark at me. Oh. Bad. So bad. All right. Let's play a little Who Is This? And then we'll get right into Tuesday Trivia.
Let's do it.
All right. I'm going a little backwards today. I'm not. So I have pictures of people before they were famous, but I'm starting with people who just seem to be a little unrecognizable today after being famous.
Okay.
So I will start with this one, and of course I will zoom in. I just want to give you guys a chance to see all that. Okay, so I'm gonna let me go like this so we can see you. Okay.
What is that?
Who is that lovely old lady?
Oh.
I'm joking. It's a man.
I would say that was Dustin Hoffman, but I think I'm wrong.
You are wrong.
He's not heavy like that, but it looks like his face.
It is not Dustin Hoffman.
I don't know who it is, but I know he's not heavy. But that's.
He's my brother. He's not heavy. He's my brother. Sorry, that was Fremderish. That, my dear, Steve Perry, former lead singer of Journey.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
What the heck?
Yeah, absolutely right. This next one I think you'll get, but I'm just so mad at all the surgery. So
Madonna.
Yeah, this is like, what did you do? Oh,
yeah.
Madonna. Now this next one is also a what did you do? This might even be worse than Madonna. This is one of those cases where, why did you do that? You did not need to do this.
Yeah.
Who is that?
Kate.
Yep.
What's her last name?
You get credit. You
Yeah.
get it. Kate Beckinsale.
Beckinsale.
What in the world?
And she's so beautiful.
Beautiful.
Serendipity is one of my favorite movies. I love that.
Didn't need to do anything.
You know what? She doesn't look bad. She just looks like a different person.
Yeah. It's not bad, but to me, she almost looks like a mannequin. Like,
she doesn't. Yeah, she doesn't look bad though. She still looks beautiful. Some of them don't look beautiful anymore, right? Some of them don't.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Some of them look like Madonna. Look like
you know
aliens.
what? You see that thing they did like this?
Yes.
I would
That what you were saying last
if
week?
I knew that it was gonna look good, I would do that. But there's no guarantee, and if it goes bad, you're screwed. So
And I hear what you're saying. Compared to others, she looks good, but to me, that's still too much plastic, and I'm not digging it. I'm not digging it. All right, going back to before they were famous, we're going to start off with this one right here. That is not a mug shot. That is a military shot.
it does look like a mugshot, doesn't it?
Yeah. If you don't guess it, I will give you a hint.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a hint.
Coincidentally, we just talked about her a few minutes ago. Total coincidence. Fremder mentioned her.
I don't remember.
See, she's not paying attention to Fremder. If she had a baby with Sting,
Oh, B. Arthur.
That's B. Arthur.
That does not look like B. Arthur at all.
I didn't think it was B. Arthur either, because B. Arthur is just like, she's like Betty White. Like, they were never young.
They were never young, but Betty White, if you see pictures of Betty White when she was young,
beautiful.
she looks the same.
Yes.
You know, she aged beautifully.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does not look like B. Arthur. I just don't see
I
it.
think B. Arthur was born at like 65.
Yeah.
All right, this next one, you might get this one.
Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, look at
J-Lo.
that. Yep. Nailed it. Nailed it. I don't even remember who this next one is. Oh, okay, you'll get this one.
That's Beyonce.
That is Beyonce. This next one I think you'll get as well.
Yeah.
Very good actress. I'm a big fan.
What's her name?
Name one of her
Amy
movies.
Adams?
Amy Adams. There
Yeah.
you go. This one, you will. This one is super easy. What? All right.
Usually when you say that, it's the kiss of death.
No, you'll get.
That's also Madonna.
That is also Madonna.
Mhm.
That's, pre-surgery when Madonna was gorgeous. Yeah. This next one you'll get. This is a high school picture from 1989. She has not changed a bit.
Oh, yeah. Amy Poehler.
Amy Poehler. All right, so now I am going to show you some. I don't think you'll get them. All right, I'll start with this. So these are. You will not. Obviously. Oh, let me do that. This is what the viewers see. So okay, so this. As you see, there's 3 siblings together. And then if you look at the individual shots, for some reason the youngest one gets 2 shots. So so there's definitely favoritism.
Like Frank would if,
Exactly.
your mom did photos.
But now what we're looking at, you're not going to know the baby, you're not going to know the boy. We're talking about
The little girl.
the little girl,
I
the one
knew
right
she
next
was
to
the
me.
one.
Yep, that's who we're talking about. Tell me who that is.
I knew she was the one, and I am gonna. Wow, you're gonna say it. And I'm gonna be
Well,
like,
I'm going to
"Shit."
give you hints. I have another picture of the same young lady. Obviously, she's a little girl here. This is the same girl at age 12.
No, I really don't know.
Oh, really? Who were you thinking with the little girl?
I don't have a name, but that one looked familiar. I knew it was the girl that you were gonna, because I knew that was somebody famous, and
I'm going to show you another picture of a man, but they're all connected. Okay, these pictures are connected. So tell me who that studly man is.
Oh, was that Dawn Rusiello?
That was Dawn Rusiello, and this is a picture of Romeo.
Oh, there's Romeo.
I have
Look
to
at
tell you,
that.
when I saw this picture of Romeo, to me, I thought that was Fat Jay with a shaved head.
No,
I think he looks a
knew
lot like him.
immediately that was him.
Look at that smile. Look at that
Wow,
tank top.
that's great.
Rocking the sunglasses. Yep. And I don't think he had any idea that I had these pictures. So we might be getting a phone call.
That's great. That's great. I knew it was him right away.
Yep. Of course you did. Because you're so
He's my
mad at
Romeo.
him. Because you're so mad at him. Kenny Freeberg thought it was Carney Wilson. No, that's funny. Betty White looked... What? Betty White looked like a hot koala bear? What does that mean? I don't know what they're talking about half the time. Okay. Don't you dare touch your perfect face, Missy. Oh, okay.
Oh, because I said I would do this.
Oh,
if
right,
I thought,
yes.
but there are no guarantees, so
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
wouldn't do it.
No, you don't need to do anything. All right. With that,
I'm gonna get that tape stuff. You know, you tape to the back of your neck, and then you pull the tape up so that if it looks weird, I can just pull it off.
and of course,
Now I know why they used to do that. They used to wear the strap.
now Fremder's mind is going into overdrive. And of course is chiming in. What a beautiful smile, you handsome man. Oh my goodness.
It was a great picture.
That was a good picture. Yeah. Yes, that was a good picture. With that, we're going to go right into Tuesday Trivia. Yep, and there it is. There it is.
Where did you get those pictures?
Don't you dare get mad at your lovely wife.
Where did you get those?
Well, where do you think? Exactly. Don't you dare get mad at her
Let
for
me
that.
ask you, did you know
I'm
that
not
was her?
mad.
Did you know it was her?
Yeah, of course I know.
I mean, when he first showed the picture, you knew it was her?
Oh, yeah, yeah, of course. When she was a baby. But that picture of me, Jesus Christ.
But I knew it was you right away.
I think we're losing you a little bit.
And then that picture of me, Jesus, I hadn't seen that picture in years. That's when we had the boat. We had the boat up in Lake Packard. Yeah, wow, that was cool. That was great. You made my day.
So you started to laugh when you first saw the Dawn pictures?
Yeah, I was looking. I go, holy shit! Wait a minute. I know those pictures.
I know who that is.
Now
I know who that is.
What's the deal there with what's the deal there with her siblings? Why does the baby get more pictures in that thing than the siblings?
I have no idea.
Did her parents not like her?
I have no idea.
They didn't have a fourth child, and they had a fourth slot, so they just put the favorite.
I don't know. I gotta ask her when she comes home. That's kind of cool. But I guess.
Do we like the sister and the brother? Do we like them?
Well, her brother Diane knows the story, and her brother introduced me to.
That's right. That's right. Yes.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. But the sister, we won't talk about the sister.
Hopefully, she's not watching.
I don't give a shit.
Okay.
She's watching or not. But Paula, my sister-in-law, all right, she usually watches. I'm surprised she's intermittent, but
so when you say sister-in-law, so was that Paula?
No, that was her sister Tara.
Tara, and then Paula's married to the brother.
Paula's married to Rod. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yeah. But there's always a black sheep in the family, like I am, and Tara is the black sheep in the family.
Oh.
But but
every family has one.
Yeah.
Yes, this is true. This is true. But that is a great. I tell you, you made my day with that picture because those were great days. I had my boat, and that was great. Many years ago, yes. All right. So thank you for the pictures. All right, and. Listen, I'm very happy that Kaka got in the Hall of Fame. I gotta go.
Bye.
Well, we're not. It's not based on personality, pal. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Fremder's all freaking out over the strap comment. Uh-oh. And now this is a butt call. He's calling back. I guarantee it's a butt. He butt calls me all the time.
Does he?
Yeah, see, he's watching right now. You're watching right now. You're watching us. You butt called us.
Well, it's not based on personality, pal. Okay. Yeah. Fremder's all freaking out.
It's playing back?
He's watching it, so it's a delay.
He's calling back. I guarantee it's he butt calls me all the time.
Oh, wait, so they see it on a delay?
Oh, yeah. That's why that's delayed, because...
Oh.
You're watching us.
So that's what they...
He just hung up.
That's funny.
John, we're talking about you. You butt called me. Okay, so, all right. Let's get going into Tuesday Trivia. I tell you guys every week, all you got to do is play. Doesn't matter if you get any answers right. All you got to do is play. If you like to see a show at Governor's, I can get you into a lot of the shows. So all you got to do is play. I'm going to ask 10 questions. Diane's going to answer them. You guys put your answers in the comment thread. I don't give the answers out right away. I'm going to ask all the 10 questions first. Then we go back, ask the questions again, read everybody's answers, and then I tell you the correct answer. We're just having fun. But again, for playing along, you can get yourself into a Governor's show. Lots of great shows coming up. I'll read the list in a few minutes. All right, question number 1. Easy for me. I don't know if everybody thinks it's easy, but what is the nickname of the New York Jets fan section known for their enthusiastic support?
My son would know that. I don't know the answer.
You don't know the nickname for the Jets fan base?
No.
All right. Yeah, you don't watch football like you do baseball, right?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I catch it when I catch it. I don't
Right.
religiously watch the games.
Okay.
Like the Jets, though.
All right. What is the main ingredient in traditional Italian pizza dough?
The main ingredient is flour.
All right.
Flour. Flour.
She was like getting mad.
And water.
Flour, she says. Question number 3. Nice and easy. What animal is known as the king of the jungle?
The lion.
Oh, okay. This is a hard question. Hard question. Nolan Bushnell is famous for founding Atari. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
What else is he known for? Hard question, but I found it interesting, so I kept it in.
You know, it's interesting because when you said Bushnell, that name, I feel like I've seen the name before, but I couldn't tell you where.
Okay. I'll read it again for you guys. Nolan Bushnell is famous for founding Atari. What else is he known for? And yeah, I think you might be surprised. Okay. Question number 5. How many sides does a hexagon have?
10.
Question number 6. What do you call the colored part of the eye?
The iris.
How many wisdom teeth does the average adult have?
4.
Are yours all gone?
No, only 1.
Really? Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
Because they're impacted, all of them. So they told me you don't, and one of them's on a nerve. They don't remove them unless you really have a problem.
Yeah,
I had to remove one because it kept showing itself and getting stuff stuck up there, and I was getting infected.
Yeah.
So I would have just gotten them all out, but they said they're all facing that way, and they're in the.
Oh, wow.
So they're not going to touch them unless I have to.
I was 19 years old. One of them was impacted. It came out within seconds. I mean, and I didn't feel a thing.
Mine, and when I went for this, and I went on Christmas Eve, believe it or not, and I had heard so many nightmares. Oh, wisdom tooth, that's the worst.
Yep.
You're going to be in so much pain. And I went because it was just infected. That's when they could get me in because nobody was coming in. I said, I'm on my way. And I went by myself. No laughing gas because I don't like that. I just, just numb it.
Right. Yeah,
not
same with me.
squeamish.
Yep.
And same thing, so fast, I couldn't believe it. I said, wow, that's
Yep.
it? And then, they pack you up with all the gauze, and they told me, they gave me a prescription for Motrin and an antibiotic, and then it was 800 Motrin. I said, well, I can take regular Motrin, right? 4. They said, yeah, go home, take it in 4 hours, whether you need it or not, because that's when the Novocaine's going to start to wear off. I never had pain.
Me neither.
I went to bed that night. I was comfortable. The only thing I will say is that I had to sleep with a towel because it did bleed for a while.
Yeah.
But I had no pain, no discomfort, no anything. I was fine.
Came out within seconds. So they said, all right,
Had a little bruising in my,
Oh, wow.
But that was it.
same side on the bottom. They're like, it's slightly impacted. You want to do it since you're here? I said, sure. Came out within seconds.
Nothing.
The guy says, look, he goes, I've never seen this before. He said, but since it's going so well, you want to do the other side? Yeah. So I don't have to come back? Same thing.
All done. They
both came out
nice
within
and easy.
seconds. Never felt any pain. Same thing. I had to put a gauze in for some blood. It was first thing in the morning we did it. And he said the same thing. Give it 4 hours. You're probably going to feel pain. I went and got a prescription filled. Never took a single pill.
I took the ibuprofen in 4 hours because he said take it preemptive, so when the Novocaine wears off,
Nothing.
and then after that I never took any more and I had no pain.
I called him at like 3 p.m. I said, look, I'm not, it made me nervous. Like, why am I not feeling pain? I thought something was wrong. He goes, no, if you're good, you're good. I said, I'm hungry. Can I eat? He's
on
like,
the other side, chew on the other side.
Well, yeah, but I did both sides, all in one shot.
Oh, right.
He just said, he goes, if you feel like you can eat, go ahead and eat. I had a hamburger, and I was fine.
Good.
Called him back at 4:30. I said, I just had a hamburger, didn't have a single problem. I said, can I go play softball tomorrow? He said no. But never felt an ounce of pain. I
had the same
still shocked.
experience. Nothing.
All 4 done in one shot. Where are we? Question number 8. Who wrote Catcher in the Rye?
Oh, I know that.
Yes, you do.
I know I do. I'm having a really hard time with my old age. It'll come to me.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. Question number 9. Give us the definition of the word sibilant. Sibilant. Sibilant? Sibilant? Sibilant?
No, sibilant.
Yeah, that's what I think. Sibilant.
I mean, sounds like siblings. I would say, like on the same level. I don't really know how to say it. I don't know.
I'm really surprised. I'm very surprised.
Oh.
I'll explain later.
Okay.
All right, last question. I probably asked this before, but who cares? What percentage of women said they did not enjoy sex at the first time? the first time they had sex, they did not enjoy it. What percentage of women said they did not enjoy sex the first time?
Probably 90.
Wow,
Yeah.
90?
Yeah.
That's a lot. Wow.
You think?
I do.
It's the first time.
Yeah, it definitely hurts the girl.
And
It doesn't hurt the
it's
guy.
awkward and it's strange.
Yes.
It's just, it's not like you're going to be a master at it, like like you don't know what to expect.
True.
So-
Oh yeah, definitely not a master the
Yeah.
first time, and
Yeah.
I think I was finishing like 2.5
That's what I'm saying.
seconds.
So what do you think with her? Like,
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Oh, I went too far. Sorry. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, there we go. What is the nickname of the New York Jets fan section known for their enthusiastic support? If Peter Schwartz was here, he would know. He's a major Jet fan. But you can see him at 1 o'clock today. He's got some great guests coming in. The nickname of the New York Jets fan section, Diane did not have an answer. Vicky came up with a clever answer. It's wrong, but it's clever. The Jet Stream.
oh, I like that.
I like that. But
Maybe
that
we
is
should change it after we get the real answer.
gangrene.
Oh, I did know that.
I had a feeling you knew that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Gangrene.
What is the main ingredient in traditional Italian pizza dough? You said
Flour.
So did Vicky. Mickey says beer. Romeo said flour. Ann said flour. Fremder, Golden Stream. Oh, my goodness. Okay. What animal is known as king of the jungle? Everybody got that right. They all said lion. Mickey Delaney said Tony Walker. Let's see. Norman Bushnell is famous for founding Atari. What else is he known for?
As soon as you said it again, I saw the name flash in front of my face.
But you don't know.
I'm going to say Bush Beer.
Bush Beer.
That's
a good
I know
guess.
It's not right, but
No, it's not right. Good guess. He's famous for making babies. All right, Mickey. All right. People are Googling. There's no doubt in my mind people are Googling because Vicky and Romeo got it correct. He is also the man who started Chuck E. Cheese.
oh.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of weird.
Yeah, would have never gone
Yeah,
there.
me neither. How many sides does a hexagon have?
10.
Mickey says 8. Vicky says 8.
That's octagon.
Right. Yeah, so nobody got that right. It is 6.
6.
Yes. 6.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay.
What do you call the colored part of the eye?
The iris.
That is correct. Vicky got it too. Ann got it as well. Ann says binoculars. What was she talking about? Oh, she thought.
Oh, Bushnell
yeah.
made binoculars.
Okay. Good guess. Okay. How many wisdom teeth does the average adult have?
4.
Vicky got that as well. Mickey says 5. No, Mickey, it's 4. Ann says 4. I had all my wisdom teeth pulled at once. Yikes, that hurt. Oh, I'm sorry, Ann. The part of the Fremder, the part of the eye that enables me to see tits. Fremder, how come there's no tooth pain? Because. My goodness. Why am I laughing? I don't
Speaking
know.
of, I just quickly, so I did listen in that joke that Mike told yesterday, Kaplan, that was terrible.
Terrible.
The soap,
I
what?
did-
I said that can't be it, and you clicked him off.
Yeah, because I was so
And I
mad.
wanted him to explain.
I didn't even get it. Yeah, who?
I didn't get it at all. I wanted him.
All
Tomorrow,
right, so I'll ask
I
him.
want him to explain.
I think, was it Jeff or Tyler? I think it was
Why was
Jeff
that supposed
got
to
it.
be funny? I don't get it.
Jeff got the joke, but he didn't
I
think
mean,
it was funny.
I get, yeah, but
I
I
didn't
get
get
that they make soap out of, but it wasn't funny.
That's why I hung up on him. Yeah, because that was absolutely
That was terrible. And I will
Yes.
tell you that I defend you when people say you're like moody and depressing.
Oh, depending
no,
on
him. I'm talking
Yes.
to him directly
Oh,
now.
oh.
But I didn't get that. That was a terrible joke.
Awful. Yeah, he wrote to me. He texted me after he called me a dick. I thought it was the whole thing. I thought was funny, but yeah, that joke was terrible. Wow. Let's see. All right. Who wrote The Catcher in the Rye? Did
You're
it come
gonna
to you
say
yet?
it, I know it.
Yep.
No.
You're gonna be like, oh
I
yes, because
know.
Vicky got it.
I read it multiple times.
J.D. Salinger.
There you go. I knew it was, I was gonna say it was initials, but I just couldn't think what the
If
initials
you said that,
were.
I would have given you credit.
Okay. Well, I don't like that. I don't want you give me credit for stupid things though. Initials
not
could
true.
be anything. I knew it was initials. I just couldn't come up with it.
There's nothing stupid
You
about
cannot
anything
just
over
give
here.
me credit for everything.
Oh, yes, I
no,
can.
you can't.
Yes, I can.
No.
You deserve it.
No, people will
Yes.
stop playing. They won't like it. It's not fair.
Like, I'm concerned about that. I just want you in here. That's it.
I'll be here.
That's it.
I don't mind being wrong.
It doesn't. No, you're always right, even when you're wrong. Sibilant. What is the meaning of the word sibilant?
I don't know. Twins, the same, similar.
You're not even close. Sorry. You played softball on the day you tried on that underwear. True. I told you about that, right? The underwear?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
And you know what? I just want you to know I did not go back to view that show.
Well,
I thought about it. I go, oh, I should go check that out. I'm like, probably not.
no desire to see his ball. It's big and hairy
I
and
don't know.
sweaty.
I mean, I just couldn't. No, I couldn't rationalize that being the reason I went back to look at a show.
I could. If the whole thing
Like
fell.
if something else like happened that I wanted to see, and it was like, if you told me it was like a whole big funny thing, then I would do. But just to see that, I just
If
can't.
it was the whole thing that fell out, you would have been like rushing, like, "Oh, get out of my way! I need to see this." So, sibilant, I was sitting here giving you the answer.
You what? Okay.
I sat here. I went. Sibilant.
I have no idea.
Sibilant means making a hissing sound.
Oh, really?
That's what it means. But
Really?
Vicky got it right. Vicky is on that Google. I'm telling you. She did not get that from the Hitchell education.
No, that's
No.
just a silly word.
Yeah.
Then.
Okay. Last question. What percentage of women say that they did not enjoy sex the first time? Diane said 90%. I mean, they would have to be pretty well endowed for to hurt that much that it's 90%. There's a lot of small guys out there.
I'm not saying that it hurt necessarily or hurt a lot, just that it wasn't particularly because it's an awkward thing.
Yeah.
It's not, you're not good at it. It probably is not particularly enjoyable. You're just getting through it.
Oh, that's true. Right. They're just saying just didn't enjoy it.
Right.
I'm relaying.
Enjoyable is one thing.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it was necessarily painful. I'm just saying that it's not necessarily enjoyable.
Well, Mickey says 100%. Vicky says 80%.
I think 90% are willing to say it. I probably think it's higher than that, honestly, if we're being honest.
All right, so Mickey says 100. Vicky said 87%. Where do you get 87? Romeo says 70%. Fremder, sibilant, the sound you hear when you let out a tester fart. What's a tester fart? Then Fremder says the percentage that had sex with me. Fremder's been repeating a joke over and over. I'm just not reading it because it's so bad. And it's not something you made up. It's been around a long time. Vicky says 10-sided is a decagon. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, Mickey
She's
says, Fremder, you're contagious. Mickey says, happy tits, everyone. Mickey says, yes, Diane is always right, just like Rosie is too. Okay. Fremder, that underwear looked a little itchy. Nothing that can't be fixed with a little pinch and roll or a stretch and flick. Oh my goodness. The percentage of women who said they did not enjoy sex the first time is 60.
They're lying.
They're lying. Maybe.
They are.
But why would they lie about that?
I don't know the answer to. I don't know why anybody would lie about most things, but
True.
But I just think they're lying.
Well, you said the but. Maybe that's why they didn't enjoy it. All right, that's Tuesday Trivia. Nice job, everybody.
Woo! Yeah.
Nice job, Diane. Yeah, that one wasn't even close. Fremder says he's never heard that joke before. All right. Where'd it go? Why did the black sheep go to get his hair? Oh, where? Wait, what? Where did the black sheep go to get his hair cut? The Baba shop.
Oh, but that's clean. You should
it's
repeat
clean.
the clean ones.
All right, but that's an old joke. He's claiming he made it up.
Oh, that's
He's
cute.
saying he never heard it before.
He may not have heard it before.
Really? You've heard it before.
I've never heard it before.
Really?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind. Well, congratulations, friend, on making a joke. You go up on governor's stage and tell that joke and see how they react. All right, time to go. I had so much more to talk about with you. There are certain.
We need 2 hours. I feel like.
I know. If we didn't have Peter, I would stretch, but we have Peter.
I know.
And Peter is tough because he sends me photos and videos, and then I have to set up Zoom. I have a lot to do for Peter. And I do. Sometimes I look at items. I'm like, oh, I got to talk about that with Diane.
I want to close with this because
Okay.
I read this and it just reminded me of us.
Yeah,
and
baby.
I said I want to share this with Tony, and it's
Yes.
kind of sweet. But it does.
Okay.
So, this was Brett Goldstein. It was on Ted Lasso, and he also does stand-up comedy. He's actually got a special on HBO, which wasn't particularly funny. To be honest.
Okay.
But anyway, he says one of the greatest things he did in his life was he did an episode of The Muppets, and it was the greatest day of his life. He loved
that was a
doing
great
that.
show.
So he said, the secret of The Muppets is they're not very good at what they do. Kermit is not a great host. Fozzie is not a good comedian. Miss Piggy is not a great singer. Like, none of them are actually good at it, but they fucking love it. And they're like a family, and they like putting on the show, and they have joy. And because of the joy, it doesn't matter that they're not good at it. And that's like what we should all be, Muppets. And I feel like we're like the Muppets.
So you're saying we're not good?
I'm not. I just come in and talk to you. You're good, but I mean, I feel like because we just kind of love to come here and do this. That's why people like to watch it.
Well,
not
yeah.
because we're great at it, you know. Like, we have no freaking idea what we're doing.
Yeah,
and
pretty
like
much.
even when that doesn't work right, or
Yes.
you just keep going, and so that just I read that and I went, oh, that kind of reminds me of us. So that's all.
That's cool.
I know.
And it is. It's great when you're here.
It's cool.
And it is. Yeah, it is a lot of fun. Thanks for sharing that. That was cool.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah, and with that, we're out of here. Of course, Peter Schwartz at 1 o'clock. Come on back and see us at 1 o'clock. And then stick around. We got a special edition of Primal Scream with Nick Raystone at 4 o'clock. And then I think that's it. Yeah, Hershey and the Keeks canceled. So that's it. Coffee with the Dog tomorrow at 9 a.m. Me and Mike will be here tomorrow at 11. There is a chance Fat Jay might be stopping by. It's not definite.
Cool.
So don't get upset if he doesn't show up. And of course, here at the club this weekend, actually there's some shows Thursday. Like, they got a bunch of shows going on. Gus Constatellis, John Pizzi, Frank Spadone, who's been on here, Jack Adam, who's also been in here, Courtney Otero, who's been in here, Dan Wilbur, who is fantastic, Rosie, our own Rosie, she's playing the Giggle Room this weekend, Mike Keegan, Tommy Edwards, Mike Kurz, Kenise Circa, Austin Morris, Joey Callahan, and Anthony Rodia. I think it's at McGuire's. He's doing 3 nights.
Wow.
So go to govs.com, make your reservations to some great comedy shows. And, of course, don't forget Knockem Dead Comedy. Go to knockemdeadcomedy.com to see our schedule and what we got going on, as well as information on how you can hire us for your event. All right, time to get out of here because Peter is coming on at 1 o'clock. And thank you, of course.
Thank you.
We'll see you guys. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. We'll see you in a half hour with Peter. Where are my graphics? There we go. And I got to do that. And see, we're not good. We just.
But you love it.
I love it.
And that's what matters.
Goodbye.
Bye.